Does going into 2026 freak you out? Anxiety levels seem to be through the roof, and for good reason. What if I told you that you could tackle 2026 head on with absolute confidence because you feel good and your brain is firing on all cylinders? Yeah, you've heard it all before. You've tried different nootropic supplements, but they didn't work like they said they would. In fact, some of them made you feel a little bit off. You're not doing that again. But you don't have a choice. Not if you don't want to get swamped by the crap we're facing over the next year. You have to be on top of your game if you want to survive. But I'm telling you, you'll not only survive, but you'll thrive in a higher competitive AI-driven world that we're facing. I know because I'm David Toman and this is my channel. I've been researching and experimenting and using nootropics for the last 18 years. I know what works because I use them. And that's what I'm going to tell you about in this video. Stay with me for just the next few minutes and I'll detail a nootropic stack or a combo of supplements that will help anchor you and give you the strength and confidence to build on if you want to. Now you've got to do this if you want to thrive in 2026. So let's get going. But before we get into these 7 supplements, here's something that you might surprise you. One of the most powerful nootropics on this list doesn't just improve your brain, it actually regrows brain cells. Most people think that once brain cells are damaged, they're gone forever, and that's just wrong. Stick around because I'm going to show you which one does this and why it might be the single most important supplement that you add to your stack this year. Now trust me, you do not want to miss this. Let's start with lion's mane mushroom. This one's unique because it does something that most supplements can't. It stimulates nerve growth factor, or NGF, in your brain. Nerve growth factor is a protein that keeps your neurons alive, strong, and capable of regeneration. When your brain can't produce enough nerve growth factor, that's when cognitive decline kicks in. You get memory problems, brain fog, and that feeling your brain is running on fumes. Now here's what makes lion's mane special. It contains the active compounds called hericenones and erinacines that cross the blood-brain barrier and stimulate your brain to produce more nerve growth factor. Now this study done in Malaysia a few years ago just blew me away. The researchers got 25 male Wistar rats where they damaged one hind leg, basically crippling the rat. Then they gave them lion's mane laced water that was so effective that within 2 weeks the rats went from being totally disabled to walking again. That's how powerful lion's mane is for brain repair. Start with 500 milligrams a day and then work yourself up to 1,000 or 2,000 milligrams a day. And make sure you're getting an extract with both the fruiting body and the mycelium, because most lion's mane supplements only have one, and you're not going to get both active compounds if you do that. Now, lion's mane is powerful for brain regeneration, but it's not the fastest acting supplement on this list. In fact, supplement number 4 gives you noticeable cognitive benefits within basically less than an hour. So keep watching because that's one supplement you'll definitely want in your stack in 2026. Next up is L-Theanine, and this one I use every single day. L-Theanine is an amino acid from green tea that makes you feel calm and alert at the same time. No jitters, no crash, just smooth, focused energy. It boosts alpha and theta brain waves and increases dopamine, GABA, and serotonin levels in your brain, which helps regulate mood, focus, and keep stress levels under control. But here's the best part. L-Theanine goes really well with caffeine. If your coffee makes you a little anxious or jittery, adding L-Theanine completely smooths that out. You get all the focus and energy without the bad things. I like using 400 milligrams of L-Theanine around 4 o'clock in the afternoon because it helps keeps me calm after an intense day's work, and I'm easier to live with. Just ask my wife. The recommended dosage is 150 to 200 milligrams of L-Theanine as needed if you're using it during the day, because too much L-Theanine can make you sleepy. Now, if you're using it with caffeine, use a 2-to-1 ratio, or 200 milligrams of L-Theanine for every 100 milligrams of caffeine. Now, L-Theanine is perfect for stress and anxiety, but wait until you hear about supplement number 6. It's an adaptogen that doesn't just calm you down, it actually rewires how your brain responds to stress. And if you're dealing with burnout, you really need to stay tuned for this one. Now, magnesium is critical for your brain, but here's the problem. Many magnesium supplements don't easily cross the blood-brain barrier, and that's why I specifically recommend Magnesium L-Threonate. This form was developed by two MIT professors, and it's the only form that's proven to significantly and quickly increase magnesium levels in your brain. Magnesium regulates ion channels, which act kind of like little tiny electrical switches that control how neurons communicate. Without enough magnesium, these switches don't work properly and your cognitive performance tanks. Now, low magnesium has been linked to anxiety, depression, brain fog, and poor memory, and ADHD. One study found that 95% of children with ADHD were magnesium deficient. I like taking magnesium about 60 minutes before bed because it also attaches to the same GABA A receptor that Ambien attaches to, so it helps you sleep. I recommend 1,000 milligrams of magnesium L-Threonate before bed. And avoid cheap magnesium oxide or citrate supplements because they don't easily cross the blood-brain barrier. Magnesium is essential, but here's the thing. If your neurons can't actually communicate effectively, none of this matters. And that's where supplement number 5 comes in. It's been used for thousands of years, and modern science is finally catching up to why it works so well. So don't skip this one. Now we're getting into the really important stuff. Citicoline, also called CDP-choline, is one of the most powerful nootropics for memory and cognitive performance. Citicoline provides your brain with choline and cytidine. Your brain uses choline to produce acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter responsible for learning and memory, concentration, and focus. It also boosts phosphatidylcholine, which is one of 3 main components making up the 2 layers of every brain cell membrane. Now think about that for a minute. You've got billions of brain cells, and phosphatidylcholine is needed for every one. This helps maintain the structural integrity of every brain cell, which is especially important as we get older. Studies show that citicoline improves memory, attention, and mental energy. It is particularly effective for age-related cognitive decline and recovering from traumatic brain injury. I've been using citicoline twice a day for about 4 years. I switched from alpha-GPC after I found out that long-term use of alpha-GPC increased the chance of stroke by 47%. Recommended dosage is 250 to 300 milligrams twice a day, taken in the morning and early afternoon. You don't want to take it a little bit too late because it may interrupt your sleep. Citicoline is powerful for memory and focus, but there's one supplement coming up that actually changes the physical structure of your brain. If you're dealing with long-term stress or you feel like your thinking power has lost its edge, this next one is specifically for you. This is where things start to get really interesting. Bacopa Monnieri is an ancient Ayurvedic herb used for thousands of years to enhance learning and memory. The active compounds are called bacosides, and they repair damaged neurons and promote the growth of new nerve endings, which is a process called dendritic branching. What I love about Bacopa is the solid clinical research backing it up. Multiple studies show it improves memory retention, reduces anxiety, and it enhances information processing speed. But here's the catch. Because Bacopa takes time, you won't feel its effects immediately. Most studies show the benefits after a few weeks of consistent use. So this is a long-term investment in your cognitive health. Some people say that they feel the effects of Bacopa Monnieri sooner than 4 weeks, and the effects seem to keep working even after they stop supplementation. So the effects of using Bacopa Monnieri are long-term. Recommended dosage is up to 750 milligrams of this supplement per day of a standardized extract with 20% bacosides. Take it with a meal because it's fat-soluble. Bacopa Monnieri builds long-term brain health, but what if you need the results right now? What if you're facing a high-pressure situation this week or dealing with chronic stress that's crushing your performance? The last 2 supplements on this list are specifically designed for that. Keep watching. Rhodiola Rosea is an adaptogen, which means it helps your body adapt to and resist physical, chemical, and environmental stress. It's been used for centuries in Russia and Scandinavia to combat fatigue, improve endurance, and enhance mental performance. Rhodiola Rosea regulates cortisol levels and supports the production of dopamine and serotonin. It's particularly effective for chronic stress, burnout, and mental fatigue. Studies show that Rhodiola Rosea improves focus. It reduces mental fatigue and enhances cognitive performance during stressful situations. It's like having a shield against the kind of stress that we have to deal with every day in this day and age. Some users report feeling its effects in just a few days, while others require as much as 3 weeks. Clinical studies show that the most people experience the full benefits of Rhodiola Rosea in 30 to 40 days. And if you don't notice a change within 40 days of supplementing with Rhodiola Rosea, maybe it's not the right supplement for you. But many report that Rhodiola Rosea provides a pronounced anti-anxiety effect. Depression lifts and overall quality of life improves. The recommended dosage for Rhodiola Rosea is 150 to 200 milligrams per day of standardized extract with 3% rosavins and 1% silidroside. Take it in the morning, early afternoon, because it can be a little bit stimulating. Now, Rhodiola Rosea helps you handle stress, but the last supplement on this list is different. This is the one you absolutely need to perform, especially when you're under pressure and when failure is not an option. If you've ever felt your brain shut down during a critical moment, this last one could be a game changer. So let me show you. Last but definitely not least is L-Tyrosine. This amino acid is a precursor to dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine, which are the neurotransmitters that are needed for motivation, focus, learning and memory, and your stress response. Tyrosine is particularly effective during high-stress situations. When you're under pressure, your brain burns through dopamine and norepinephrine rapidly. Tyrosine replenishes those neurotransmitters so that you can maintain focus and performance. Studies show that tyrosine improves working memory, cognitive flexibility, and stress resilience, especially during cold exposure, sleep deprivation, or intense mental work. I've been using 500 milligrams of L-Tyrosine 3 times a day and every day for the last 18 years. I need it to support Ritalin, which I use for adult ADD. And the third dose around 4 p.m. helps prevent the stimulant crash when Ritalin wears off. The recommended dosage for L-Tyrosine is 500 milligrams 2 or 3 times per day. Now here's the deal. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all of this information, or if you're not sure which of these supplements is right for you, for your specific situation, that's exactly why I offer personal consultations. But more on that in a minute. So there you have it, the top 7 nootropic supplements that can genuinely make a difference in how you perform in 2026. Now, I know what you're thinking. David, do I really need to buy 7 different supplements and figure out dosages for each one? Well, there's no one-pill solution, but no, you don't have to. You've got options. Option number 1 is to buy each supplement individually, which gives you complete control over dosages and timing. That's what I've been doing for years, and it works great if you're willing to invest the time to figure it out. Option 2 is to use a pre-formulated nootropic stack that combines most of these ingredients in clinically effective doses. And the best one that I've found and use is MindLab Pro. I've been using MindLab Pro every day for the last 10 years. It contains lion's mane, Citicoline, Bacopa Monnieri, Rhodiola Rosea, and L-Theanine, and 6 other high-quality nootropics all in one stack. MindLab Pro has sold over 1 million bottles and is the best-selling pre-made nootropic stack in the world, so it's worth trying if you haven't already. Now, option number 3 is if you're feeling overwhelmed by all this information and you're not sure which supplements are right for you, I also offer consultations. I've done over 2,000 consultations over the last 7 years. An hour with me could save you months of trial and error and potentially hundreds of or thousands of dollars on supplements that are just wrong for you or just don't work. During a consultation, we'll look at your specific issues, your goals, and what you've already tried, and I'll work with you to create a personalized nootropic stack designed specifically for your brain. Link to my calendar is in the description below this video. And here's something new for 2026. We've upgraded our YouTube membership program. If you become a Neurohacker 2.0 member, you can submit your current stack or the supplements that you're using, and I'll provide personalized feedback and suggestions via video once or twice a month. This is like having me as your personal nootropics coach, but at a fraction of the cost of a regular consultation with me. And Neurohacker 1.0 members get exclusive members-only video shorts each month, keeping you up to date on the latest neuroscience discoveries, supplement research, and breaking studies. If you want that level of ongoing support and personalized guidance, click the Join button and join our membership. Please. No matter which option you choose, whether it's individual supplements or MindLab Pro or a consultation and a membership, the key is consistency. These supplements work best when you take them every day and give them time to build up in your system. Links to everything I mentioned are in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I'm uploading more videos on optimizing your brain and doing my best to help you thrive in this crazy world that we're living in. Leave a comment below and let me know if you're already using any of the supplements I talked about in this video. Share your experience. I read every comment. And watch my video on creatine next. I'm David Toman. Thanks for watching. Now get out there and take control of your brain health because 2026 is going to be your year. So let's make it count.